Got the wrong things here. Let's try that again. Today is 10/31/2025. It's 2:37 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the Supernatural Show. Today's topic is going to be a short show, basically updating everyone on the tinfoil hat contest of the October SuperThon, and just checking in with everybody in chat. Prepare to roll intro. Cue intro. Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon. Keep forgetting to hit my mute or mute my speaker thing or get an echo. This is Daniel Alexander Cannon. This is the Supernatural Show. We got the whole crew here today, and we are in the process of finishing up a couple of things that we've been doing for a month now. Today is day 31 for me, actually 32 days live every day for the entire month of October. And I am looking forward to a break, to be quite honest with you. If you're not familiar with what we're talking about, here we go. And yes, that'll probably be about the last time you actually have to sit through watching that fine piece of editing that I put together for what we're trying to do, which is raise funds this month and to achieve some goals. Like we all have goals in life. One of my goals is to replace the studio PC that I'm using, because y'all guys may or may not be able to quite tell, but we were maxing out just now at 100% on my CPU, bumping against it repeatedly during the intro. And no one here even has a camera on. And so turning the cameras on causes stutter and delay in our communication backwards and forth. It just messes up everything. So I've got to get a new PC, because we got places to go. We got bigger things to do. And you got to have more power to do it. And so we're trying to do that. Also, other things simply like, well, there's 2 leaks in my roof, one on the front porch and one in the back laundry room, and I've got to get things like that fixed. And then I wanted to also, if we can get close to achieving this goal, is to help out the team members here as well. Now, we have made some progress with what we've done so far, and I'll show you where we're at currently. And I don't know why it is showing my name down there. That is weird. It's showing my name underneath, and that doesn't make any sense why it's doing that. Because I don't have it programmed to do that, but for some reason it decided to do that today. Oh. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Anyways, that is my name, I guess. So, give you an update on the SuperThon itself. Here we are on the page, and let me refresh. And this is all due to y'all guys in one way or another. The only exception is one of my brothers did make a donation to the SuperThon as well. Pretty good donation, $500. He came over one day while I was doing the live broadcast and was pretty impressed with what I was doing, and decided he wanted to donate some money towards it. So that's pretty awesome. But the high majority of this here was produced by y'all guys in one way or another. I'm going to go through that entire list here in a minute, but currently we're at 4311, and the goal is $10,000. It is still within reach. The final tally on what we achieved has been moved to Monday. We had a few people send me a text message asking me if I could extend it a couple days past the 1st, because they want to be able to send in a little donation to help. So I couldn't see any reason why that would be a big deal. So it would just benefit me and the show and everyone here. So why not? So you've got till Monday to be able to make a contribution towards this goal and help this show continue to grow. And that's the biggest, where the largest chunk of the money would go, would be towards upgrading the studio. Okay. So let's, we'll take a look and read through all the different people who have contributed so far here in just a minute. But first, let's check back in with the team that's here with us right now. And we've got my long-term co-host here, Shannon. She's been with the Supernatural Show now for a year and a half. No, excuse me, 2.5 years. 2.5 years. Shannon has donated her time and's never asked for nothing. The most thing she ever asked for once or twice was she said, if y'all guys don't go mind, download my 99-cent song from one of the platforms, that her song In This House that she had produced is on. But in general, just she's extremely selfless, not selfish, but selfless in contributing to this work. And nothing would make me happier than to be able to cut her off a nice thick chunk of SuperThon. But we've got to get to that goal or close to be able to do that, because right now I've made some pretty good progress, but we got to get to the 10,000. And I have faith that there's some people out there waiting to see if I would keep my word of going 31 days straight live. And well, I've hit it. Matter of fact, 32 days straight live. And I did it because I wanted to demonstrate that I'm willing to go as far as I possibly can in showing y'all guys how much this work means, and how much it's going to mean in the future is going to be even more important. That's why I created the website, so that I can bring the community together, because there's going to come a day, unfortunately, when they're going to pull another shenanigans, kind of like they did back in 2020 for the Cove thing. And they're going to clamp down on people. And I want to be prepared, and I want us to be prepared to be able to have a place to get together and hopefully be able to still communicate. Obviously, they could take down the entire internet, but I don't think they'll do that, because they like data. They like to know everything that's going on. They want your cell phone to work. They want you to be logging into your accounts. And so I don't think they would ever shut down the whole thing. If they did, it would be short term, I think. So, Shannon, thank you very much. Right. Yep. They go nuts over TikTok. We also have our co-host that's been with us now for, how long has it been, Roxy?
I'm here, guys. I'm on a phone call. I'm listening. I'm here. I'm on a phone call. Hey, everybody. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, no problem. So anyways, Roxy's been with us about 8 months, I think, something like that, somewhere in there. And we also have Miss Kim here with us. You see her there in her little avatar that we created for her, carrying her little Southern umbrella. She's here in the background as well, learning how to be a co-director over time. And she's not a computer person at all, but she's learning slowly different things that she needs to do in order to help us have a better presentation, a better show, not for entertainment purposes, but a better show. And of course, we've also got, as y'all guys can see in the chat, we've got Super Dave in the house. We've got Mike Smith, Super Mike as well in the house, and a lot of other people. We've got JFK out there. We've got, let me pull up my bigger window here so I can see who all's actually here. Yeah.
I'm back. I'm sorry. The phone rang while you were talking. I had to mute.
No problem. We've got JFK here. We've got, who all, GNGU. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm sure you got a reason why it says that. GNGU 247 says, hey, Daniel, good afternoon, y'all. Yep, good afternoon. You said y'all, so that means you're from the South. That's a Southern term, y'all. You all, y'all. So glad everybody's here. Anybody got any somewhat short topics they want to talk about? And then I'll go through some of the other things.
I just saw where the federal judges have passed it through that SNAP benefits are to be covered out of contingency funds.
Oh, so they're just a little delayed this time.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what's the purpose? Because all this is a game. So what's the purpose if they really don't get delayed but a day or two, or even just a few days? It's like, what was the purpose of this whole dance? Any thoughts? Yeah, psychological warfare, but they didn't push it too far. They only threatened it, which they've kind of done in the past a little bit. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, because it ain't just haphazardly. It's part of a plan. Mm. They. Mm-hmm. JFK says they're just reading the thermometer of the people, which could be correct, and I'm sure that's part of it. Yeah. Stacy Sela says, "Go ahead, Roxy."
I saw a sign this morning that they have at the zoo. It says, "Please don't feed the animals. They'll become dependent on handouts and not be able to take care of themselves."
Mm-hmm. Imagine that.
Why would you take a handout from the government?
Because they want you dependent. They want you dependent
The sad
on it.
thing is, if we made a fair wage, we wouldn't need a welfare system. I understand there are those that are disabled or whatever, but if you're drawing a disability check or a social security check, that check should be enough to cover your expenses. I don't think anybody that works in this country and ends up retiring or becomes disabled, if you've paid into the system, I promise you, if they hadn't been giving it all to NGOs, your system would work much better for you. This is a labor system. That's all it is.
JFK says, and apparently you've come in via a different link because nobody can hear you. Yeah, so let me go and grab your current new link that you came in with. And it's the wrong bookmark one. Okay, if you can bookmark the one you're using right now and label it in a way that you say only use this one, and that way it'll work in the future. Let me go ahead and update.
He's working on it, JOK. We hear, but you guys can't. Hey, Miss Carol. Hey, Stacy.
Okay, let's see. Give me a test, Shannon. Okay, you're there now. Yep, you're there now. Okay, so hopefully you get that bookmarked and label it as only use this link. You have the ability to edit what it says as the link name, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, enough embarrassing, Shannon. I'm sorry, Shannon. But
just so you know, I did fix a tech thing the other day.
You did?
And I have witnesses. So
what tech thing did you fix?
Listen, we went on our joint studio last night for the first time, and it was the job to get in there because Shannon already had a username, one thing another, but she resolved it on her end. It only took one FaceTime phone call, and it happened. She did it.
Oh my!
Like, but bland.
Getting there.
Mm-hmm. And the grok issue thing too. I'm getting it. I'm catching on.
I know you're getting it. We're getting there. Lessons. We're taking them all the time.
All right. Let's see. There was somebody's comment I wanted to say something on. It was Stacy Sayla. She says she can't see the chat, but I imagine you can see it on screen, and you could see where yours came through on the screen a minute ago. But what it is that we're live on 12 platforms. So you may be in one of those different 12 ones. Now it says you're on YouTube, so I'm assuming you're on the Supernatural Show. And there are people watching from there, but there's a smaller crowd that watches there. So a lot of them watch on Logic Before Authority channel. And you're welcome to go either place. But as you can see, we put your chat right on the screen. So that way everybody gets to see. Unless you misbehave, and then Roxy's going to go kablam, and we're going to gong you.
I like gonging people. I actually enjoy it.
Yeah, somebody say something, that's bad, so we can play the gong video again for fun. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Hey, Matthew, thank you, brother. Appreciate your kind words. Okay, so it looks like everybody can hear. All right, that's good. All right, so let me update real quick on, let's see here. Let me pull it up here. Because like I said, we got on the SuperThon so far this month, we've got till Monday, and that'll be definitely the final cutoff, and you'll never hear the word October SuperThon again.
I don't think Daniel ever wants to do that again either.
It ain't been the funnest thing I've done. But we got the $4,311, and the most recent contributions that came in were Mindy S. Mindy S. signed up for as a member of the website for a year, and so thank you very much, Mindy S. I greatly appreciate it, and it will become more obvious in the near future, Mindy, as to why it's a good idea to be a member of the website. Not just because of things that might happen, but because of features and things I'm going to do. I've just got to have the time, and hopefully this new PC I'm going to get. Also, Chris K. Sent in a donation via the website as well. Thank you, Chris, for contributing and realizing that it doesn't matter as much about the amount. It matters that we come together. They've been trying to divide us in every way possible, and they don't want you to feel like you're part of what we're doing. They want everybody to feel like they're on their own, and they better hide every nickel they can find and hog it to themselves and not try to build something as a community. But we're doing it. In the face of that, we are doing it. Diana, the other day, she made a comment on the last live show, I think it was, either yesterday or the day before, that Diana said, I donated, and I thought she meant that she had donated previously, but what she did was she did a super chat during that show that we didn't notice, and she did a $10 super chat. So thank you, Diana H. Apologize, I didn't realize what it was, or I would have mentioned it, but we've got to get better somehow, because I don't know if it is showing me. Does it show up? Do you know, Roxy, does it show up in the chat specifically if somebody makes a donation?
If they do it through the YouTube platform on one of those super chats, it does.
Okay. Somehow we must have been down a rabbit hole somewhere or another. That happens.
It's hard to pay attention to the screen and the three side conversations in my phone.
Right.
And there's a lot that goes on, folks.
Yeah,
because not only are we talking on here, if there's a tech problem, we have text messages going on behind the scenes with Mike, Super Dave, me, Shannon, Daniel, and Kim, all at the same time while this show is going on.
And then we have messages coming in from the website. We have text messages coming in from Google Voice. We have chat messages coming in from 10 platforms. It's like, imagine having your brain having to deal with that.
Super Dave.
It's a job.
I'm going to tell you, buddy, you made everybody's day with your dinosaur outfit this morning. That and Superman. It was fantastic. You made my morning. I think everybody on here is talking about Super Dave. Did you get to see it, Daniel?
I
You had
did
to
not.
go back and watch it.
Is it a video?
He had a live today with his Halloween costume. It's one of those like blow up dinosaurs that goes around you, so it looks like you're riding the dinosaur.
Oh.
So Super Dave's show this morning was called Jurassic. He was out riding his dinosaur. He should have put his tinfoil hat on.
Yeah, you should have had that on top of it. And I don't think I've gotten Super Dave's tinfoil hat pics. If you did send them in the last hour,
He sent them
I
in
might
the
not have
group.
seen them.
Group chat.
Which group? Oh, in the group chat.
Yeah, the big group.
Okay, I'll get those from there. Thank you, Super Dave, and I'll get them on the website. And anybody else that hasn't submitted their photos, or if you go on the website and you don't see yours, make sure you send them to me of your tinfoil hat. We're going to start judging on Monday, okay? And y'all guys are going to do the judging, but we're going to start judging on Monday. That'll give me time to set up a proper system to be able to do it. And but yeah, you got through the weekend too to get any final photos into me. If you don't see them on the website under the tinfoil hat contest, email them, attach them to email. You could also text them to me if you wanted to. You could text them to 843-284-3343. And you can pause this video and back it up and hear that number again, but 843-284-3343. You can text them to me. Or you can email them to me, logicbeforeauthority@gmail. Because there are a couple of legitimate gifts to win if you are the one voted by the viewers as having the best hat based on certain criteria, which we will reveal when we start the voting, you might say, on Monday. So there, tinfoil hat, we kind of got that straight. I was reading giving the update on the people who have donated. I'm going to read the entire list right now, and then one more time on Monday, and then y'all guys that have donated will be hearing from me individually, at least via text message, because I'm going to start text messaging everyone that is a member of the website and everyone that donated to the SuperThon. You're going to get a text message just simply saying the Supernatural Show is live. It's not intended to drive you crazy. It's just to say, bing, we're live, or we're going live in 5 minutes or something like that. So we started out on the 1st of October with Kimberly G. Then we got Lisa C, Stephen N, David H, Kimberly G again. That's our second time. Then we got Super Dave 44, our own moderator, made a donation. Then we had Shannon, our own co-host, made a donation. Then we had Sandra E. Made a donation. John C. Leonard K. Sell Stuff 911. Dennis D. C. Austin. Robin C. Chris S. Kimberly G. again. Thank you, Kimberly. J. R. or Jessica R. Hoyle, my brain ain't 100%, I'm telling you. My CPU is maxed out from these 31 days, 32 days now of lives. Hoyle S. Daniel L. Billy W. And I'll tell you something about Daniel L. About a year and a half ago, me and Miss Kim were sleeping on an air bed. We didn't have an actual bed. It was an air bed. And Daniel has stepped up and purchased us a bed. And every time I sleep on that bed, like even this morning, I think about Daniel and say, man, because that bed is the most comfortable bed I've ever slept in. So I greatly appreciate that you did that for us, Daniel. Thank you again. Billy W., Tammy S., Robin W., Kent G., Super Dave again, trying to show off, Daniel L. again, Rachel M., Jerry G., Daniel G., Barbara K., Brian R. Brian is, a lot of you guys have helped many times in the past, but so thank all of you. Billy W., Tanya K. Billy W., that was his second one also. Then Tanya K., and then Robin W., that was her second one. She come back in and contributed a little bit more. John R., Gene T., Daniel L. again for his third one of the month. Super Dave coming in for his third one of the month. Thank you, Super Dave. That man, Super Dave and Super Mike, they're here every show and don't have to be. I mean, none of us have to be, but it's just amazing. I'm so thankful that they see the value in what we are doing, meaning them too. They're in, and y'all guys are in. You're all part of the team, and we're going to build that tighter here soon, where you're going to feel and see that you are, in fact, really part of the Supernatural Show team. Then we had Diana K., Jean T., Karen J. Oh, that was Jean T's second one. Then Karen J. Then John M., Chris M., Yalda H., Billy W., and that's Billy's second one, Michelle W., Isaac C., it's actually my brother, Isaac, Daniel L. with his fourth one for the month. And then I had the income come in from my YouTube channel, and I wouldn't get that if y'all guys didn't watch. So that goes to all of you, even if you haven't made an official donation during the SuperThon. Y'all all contribute a little bit. And so that was 420 big smackaroos for my previous month worth of work on YouTube, at least 420. Then we had Penny D. and Rachel M. came back in for a second one. Pamela B. Paul M. And then Robin Clark came back in with a second also. Thank you, Robin. Hoyle S. And I think that was Hoyle's second as well. And I didn't have it labeled as second, but it is. Pretty positive. And then we had Robin come back in again, Robin W., for a third contribution for the month. Then we had Vonda S. Then we had Dr. Galen T. Then we had Mindy S. Then we had Chris K. Then we had Diana H. And that's the list. That's a lot of people. It's so amazing. So many awesome, giving, wonderful people out there. And you know, y'all guys are the exact kind of guys that you don't go out and buy memberships to places. You don't pay for stuff. You don't donate money when you see on television you're saying, these poor dogs are dying. They ain't had a meal in a week. Can you just donate $19.95? You know, y'all guys are the ones that are awake and don't get played in these things. So I realize that. So I'm just super thankful that y'all guys realize that I'm not in those categories with all those fake preachers back in the 80s, Roxy, like Jim Whittington and tons of them. You know, oh God, don't get me started. Just so many fakes out there. And
Shannon had to bail.
She did. Okay. We love you, Shannon. Bye-bye. Yeah, we're not gonna hang out here too long ourselves because I am ready for my vacation Saturday and Sunday, and so we're gonna get out of here pretty quick. Everyone here that's listening, everyone that's been here, like Shannon, Roxy, Miss Kim, myself, and every viewer, Super Dave, Super Mike, we are together. We are a power to be reckoned with. And I'm going to do everything within my power to maximize that and get us the most benefit. Now, we might say, well, what's the benefit? It is telling the truth and telling it to as many people as we possibly can. And I'm just grateful. I truly am really grateful for what y'all guys choose to do. And so thank you very much. And thank you, Roxy, for being here again with me today. And unless you have some final thoughts, I'm gonna take a vacation.
I'm sorry. Were you talking to me? I got grandkids that just come here from school. She's all pretty dressed up in her outfit.
Tell them you're live.
Can I get the 2 Reese's?
Uncle Danny says I'm live. Shush it. See, I told her. Everybody, I told her. She's excited. It's candy day.
Uncle Danny is live, and we love you, little babies. We love you.
She's dressed up as Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. I wonder who helped her pick that costume out.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're kind of all in the Wizard of Oz right
Oh,
now.
I just put my it's upstairs.
She's got the red sparkly shoes and everything.
And my
boy.
lipstick.
Yeah, she's cute as the button.
Well, make sure you talk to her about Fantasy World and all that stuff too, but I know you do. All right. Well, guys, that's it. I need a break. You've got until Monday to get your tinfoil hat stuff in. You've got until Monday if you choose to make a donation for the SuperThon, and we'll tell the final total. I still believe that we're going to reach the goal or come very close. And I'm going to do some awesome things with it. This ain't blow money. This ain't blow money. And I take my responsibility serious. So thank y'all guys for being here today. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you, Shannon, even though you're gone. I'm probably listening on the phone right now. Thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you to Super Dave, Super Mike, and thank you to everyone that took a moment out of their day to stop in for a video that just said, finishing the SuperThon. No real content other than the content of our character, which they're coming to hang out with. So thank y'all guys for that. And we'll see you. Oh, guess what? It ain't going to be tomorrow unless something crazy is going on. Then again, you never know. But otherwise, you'll see me on Monday. You and Roxy ain't got nothing, or you and Shannon ain't got nothing going on this weekend, do you?
No, we're taking a break for the weekend. We got too many family responsibilities.
Okay. All right.
Not too many. We just have quite a few.
Okay. I see you, Private Sojourner. Revelation Show. I appreciate y'all guys stopping in. I see you, Ann. Thank you for stopping in. And we'll see y'all guys on Monday. I love you. And that's it for now.